Let's begin in child's pose. And just give yourself just a few moments to switch gears into the awareness of your breath and the awareness of your body. Just keep it really simple. And just take on your yoga practice as just the most simplistic thing you're going to do today. So all of the other things that you've been involved in, you can just let go for now. Just give yourself one more full breath in. And get through a total exhale, just slowly. And then on your own, just make your way to downward facing dog. And you can come into down dog as just a nice big stretch, so move around in any way that you need to. And it's worth noticing as you go from posture to posture, notice how your breath changes, how the quality of your breath changes. Take one more full in-breath here. And one full out-breath. And pull forward to a high push-up position. And take a low push-up. So maybe knees if you need. Upward facing dog, take an in-breath. To downward facing dog. And then just come to the top of your mat for a ragdoll. Take your feet kind of wide and just let go through your spine and all the way through the full weight of your head. And this pose is good just to keep your eyes open so you can just start to invite in that just shift in perspective, so different view. Just one more full in and out breath. And then you can let your arms release and wiggle your feet in together to touch. Rise all the way up to mountain pose. Fill up with breath. Fold down. Halfway lift, so just a little flow to get just slightly warmed up. Fold into your legs. Rise up, look up. Fold down. And just stand up again. Take your breath all the way up to the top. Just reach up for chair pose. And just spend the first few moments just settling in. So let your feet and toes just shift however they need to, your knees. Again, notice how your breath shifts in this pose. On your next exhale, just take your hands right to prayer center, right at the center of your chest, and take a moment just to feel that. Now use the connection of your hands to get your arm bones back a little bit, so a little more stretch through your front chest. Take one more big in-breath for right twist. And just any variation that works for you. Yeah, see if you can come up a little higher. Yeah. Arms can go out wide or you can keep them at prayer. Just hug this back. There you go. Take an in-breath. Just a little more twist on the out-breath. One more inhale. Fold forward. Just pour down. Halfway lift. Fold. Rise up. Chair pose. One in-breath. Hands to prayer center. And use that push again. So breathe in and expand through your chest. All right, twist, opposite direction. And you just keep your rhythmic breath moving here on your own. Anywhere you're going to go with your arms, go ahead. Take 2 more of your breaths here. Your last inhale is your farthest reach. And fold forward, let it all go. Halfway lift. Fold to empty. Rise up. Right side eagle. So right arm goes on bottom, right leg goes on top. You got it. And your standing leg is like chair pose. So you bend and sink back. And as you bend and sink back, see if you can keep your shoulders pretty stacked over your hips. Yeah, that's it, Bailey. And find one dot to land your eyes on and just let that help steady you. Take one more in breath. A total out breath. Get to the empty sound. And then sweep out. Reach up. Other side. So left arm on bottom, left leg on top. Just see if you can wiggle those wraps in as close as you can get them so you can really use the squeeze of your legs, use the squeeze of your arms. And just feel the quality and the space that your breath takes with this kind of closed in arm position. Feel that. That's it. Take one more of your breaths in and take one more of your breaths out. And just sweep out, expand and reach, look up, fold forward. Halfway lift. Fold again, just a little more flow here. Rise up with the in-breath. Fold down. Halfway. Low push-up, or knees, thighs, belly, chest. Upward facing dog to downward facing dog. Right foot forward, warrior one, rise up. Warrior two. Now reverse warrior for triangle. So take that reach forward with your right hand, go slide way forward. Yeah, and you can just unbend your front leg. Yep, right hand down to your shin. You got it. That's good. And just keep a big, bright expression from hand to hand. And right here, notice the shift in your breath. Really nice. And just feel the connectivity between your feet. As they firm into the ground, there's this ability to stretch out through your chest center. Beautiful. Just a little bit more. Awesome. Take one more giant in breath right here. You'll get completely empty of your breath. Now, strong legs just to lift upright. Just keep your arms out wide as you lift. There you go, Gwen. And then take your arms up straight to pivot forward for pyramid. So just turn your body towards the river, and you'll step your feet wide enough to get square forward. Yeah, and bring your back foot up a little bit more. You got it. All right, breathe in, lift up. Pull this way as you fold all the way forward, and you can just let your arms hang down. See if it works to take this foot just slightly wider. Yeah, and get to where you can anchor that down. Is that okay? And you can be super passive in your torso, so from your waist all the way up to the crown of your head, just kind of like water. Just let it pour forward. And again, notice your breath quality in this fold position. Just take one more full in-breath. Get rid of your out-breath completely. And then come to a halfway lift position. Put your block under your left hand for revolve pose. And it can land pretty much under your shoulder. Right arm out, up and away. So see if you can keep your attention on your legs and your upper body and your arms all together. So legs stay super firm. Yeah, you got it. And you guys just pull straight back through your right hip crease. Yes. In breath. Empty your breath. Then one more to the top. One more inhale. Awesome. Then low push up. Flow it through. Upward facing dog. To meet in downward facing dog. And it's left leg forward. Warrior one. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Triangle. So front leg straightens, left hand to your shin. You can also use a block like Stacy has here. Beautiful, you guys. Just set your eyes on one point. Let's try. We're gonna take this foot more this way. Yeah. Ujjayi in breath. Empty your breath. Take one more giant in breath and get all the way through your out breath. So you keep your legs and just lift up, arms reach out wide, so just here. And then pivot your body forward to take your arms straight up to set up for pyramid. Go wide enough left to right. Take an inhale as you pull up and away, and then pull this way to come forward. And once you get there, if you feel like you need to lift a heel slightly or bend a knee slightly, that's all fine. You might be able to find a little subtle turning, pulling your left hip back. That's it, Bailey. Just like that, right hip a little bit forward. Take a full in-breath here. And then just pour on your out-breath. Pour the way to your head. Just one more like that, a breath in and out. And then find your halfway lift, so a nice flat back with your block right into your right hand. Yep, and left arm goes out and open for the twist. You got it. And so you might be able to feel like the line of your spine. So from your crown all the way to your tail, it's like this line, this pull straight from front to back. And your twist just sort of happens right along that line of your spine. 2 more of your breaths. Your second inhale is the peak, the top, then flow through. We'll meet back in downward facing dog. And then from down dog, just touch in and take a breath in and a breath out. Just to step your feet forward to go all the way back to your back from here. Yep, already there. And come into bridge pose. So just draw your feet in close and about hip width distance apart, and then come on up. Yeah, and it's fine to leave your arms right there by your side. If you want to kind of wiggle them under and interlace your hands underneath, that option is there. Just 3 of your full breaths with this. Just expand the front of your body. Your last out breath will just return your spine all the way down to the ground. You got it. And then from there, once you're there, just draw your feet together, let your knees butterfly out, and just feel your breath and your heart beating for a moment. Notice the quality of your breath here, how it's happening. Then draw your knees into your belly, into your chest. Wrap your arms around them. Give yourself a big squeeze. And let your knees just fall to the right for a twist as you look to the left. When you choose, you can keep your arms out wide. If you want to take your right hand and give your knees a little bit of a pull over, you could do that, or your top thigh. And notice if the twisted shape of your torso has any effect on your breath capacity. Go the other direction. Even though you look super comfortable right there where you were. And once you feel even enough, just unravel back to center. Give your knees just one squeeze into your belly and chest. And then just a little bit of legs up here, so just from your back, just put your feet straight up into the air. If you want to put a block under your back, you can. We're not here too long, so it's your choice. Just a little bit of inversion. All right, just give it one more cycle of in and full out breath. And then you can let all of that go, let your legs go. Let them come all the way down to the ground. And once you're there, just give yourself one just full body stretch. You can take your arms and your feet out away from your body. And then just drop in. Really good job, you guys. Just a moment or two or three of rest here. And when you're ready, just kind of curl up and roll yourself to a side for a moment. And make your way up to seated. And just draw your hands right to the center of your heart. Let's take a breath in together. And a big breath out. The light in me sees and honors the light in you guys. Namaste.
Namaste.
Good job.